here. I'm just taking my first dose of CLOMID, so I'm very excited about that, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So I got my CLOMID here, and I'm going to be taking 2 CLOMIDs a night for the next 5 days. So wish me good luck. Hi guys, it's Brittany here. I hope you're doing awesome today. I just wanted to do a little update on our first CLOMID cycle. So we are still before the time that I'm ovulating. I've taken all my days of CLOMID. I had to take 2 pills. I think it was just 50 milligrams, and it could have been 100 milligrams. But yeah, I took that for 5 days, and I did see some symptoms. Nothing too bad, just really exhausted, really emotional kind of thing. But nothing like I couldn't handle. It wasn't too bad. It kind of honestly made me sad because it felt exactly and reminded me exactly of what I felt like when I was first pregnant before. That made me a little sad because I was like, wow, it feels exactly like I'm back then, and then it brought back all the emotions and the fears about that. But yeah, but it was nothing I couldn't handle. I just felt really exhausted, really emotional, kind of like irrational emotional, but I kept on reminding myself, just CLOMID, don't worry about it, and it was fine. So that's good. So I took all of that, and then we had an appointment with our fertility specialist. That was all set up, but then the lady's like, well, there's not really any point to come in before your cycle, kind of thing. She's like, just give us a call if the cycle is successful, or in like 4 months, basically, if the cycle is not successful, or if we need to check anything, kind of thing. So like, okay, I guess so. I'm kind of nervous to leave it that long, but it should be fine. But yeah, hopefully one of these cycles will work and we won't have to worry about it. We can just go in and get kind of like monitored through pregnancy, so that would be awesome. So what they're going to do is they're going to pinpoint my ovulation by doing blood tests. So tomorrow's my first blood test. If I'm nowhere near ovulation, they'll do it again in like 3 days. And then as I get closer, they'll do one every single day, which I'm like, oh god, that's going to be so much blood tests and taking. That's not going to be fun, but at least we can pinpoint exactly the day I ovulate, which I hopefully will do this month. Yeah, so we're just gonna start baby dancing every second day for probably this week, and then coming up Friday I think is when I go into my fertile window, and then we'll baby dance every day and hope for the best. I actually have makeup on for the first time in like weeks, and I feel really good about it. I'm trying to do more like self-care and things that make me happy, and it is really helping, so I'm very happy about that. I think my hair looks really cool with just like light makeup. I just literally put on a tiny bit of concealer, a little bit of eyeshadow, some highlight, blush, and yeah, that's about it. But it makes me feel a little bit better, so that's awesome. And yeah, I just wanted to do a really quick update. We are probably right around the time I'm gonna ovulate, hopefully. I talked to the fertility specialist on the phone, and she said, well, the nurse at the fertility specialist, but she said that I was at, 3 days ago, I was at an 8.5, my estrogen was. So she said I was very close to ovulation, but haven't ovulated yet. So yeah, so she said just keep on baby dancing every day, and then we will do a blood test on Monday and see if you have ovulated yet, or if you're just about to ovulate still, but you'll most likely ovulate on the weekend, so yay, it's very exciting. And I definitely am still feeling all the effects of the CLOMID, very emotional, and basically like having been pregnant for a little while before, at least for the first trimester, I feel like it basically mimics exactly what it's like to be pregnant, for me anyway, which is an interesting feeling. But yeah, so I had like 1 drop of blood yesterday, so I'm thinking maybe it was just like a little pink drop. So it could have just been random, but it could have been when I was ovulating, you never know. So yeah, but we managed to baby dance the last 2 days, and the day before that we didn't do it, but the day before that we did. So yeah, so far we're doing really well with it. I'm hoping we can continue to do it every day. We've kind of got a better system to try to baby dance every day. So that's really good. I'm proud of us. We're doing really good so far. So I'm hoping this will be our month. Wish us good luck. 1 day post-ovulation, we might be ovulating, well, I always say we, but me, I might be ovulating today, but I most likely, from my blood tests, have ovulated yesterday, and we managed to baby dance. We did it the syringe method way again, which we haven't done in a long time, but it seemed to work really well for us, so yay! And it's nice that we have that just in case to take the stress off, but we can still have a successful like baby dance. So yeah, and then we're gonna try later on today to do it one more time, just to make sure that we got the ovulation time perfect. And it's very exciting. It's good to know exactly when I ovulated, like by doing blood tests this month instead of OPKs. Next month we'll probably do both, just to be kind of, just so we don't start baby dancing too early and get like really burnt out. And so we can kind of enjoy it more and not stress about it. But yeah, it's going good. The day before I ovulated and I had my surge, I felt, seriously, like I felt like I could almost feel my ovaries and my eggs. Like, it felt like a big bulge, sort of, just like internally. And I felt like they're almost like overstimulated. I don't think they are, because it's not that much stuff with CLOMID. But like, I just felt very aware of them. And even like, TMI, during like sexy time, I felt like I could almost feel it like pushing into like the canal sort of thing. So it was really, really weird. Like I felt like it was just very, my eggs were very full kind of thing, which is a good thing. And CLOMID helps them grow and be healthy like that and helps you ovulate. So every day that, like, if I ovulated yesterday, which I think I did, like yesterday I felt a little bit better, and then today I felt a little bit better. I just feel like my mood is stabilizing. I feel like I got really emotional and cranky and stuff like that right before ovulation, which I never have before really, but that could be a symptom of the CLOMID. But I'm definitely feeling a lot better, a lot more level-headed. So yeah, wish us good luck. I really hope that this cycle works. That would be amazing. We'd be so happy. But we're gonna test in maybe a week and a half or two, and we'll let you guys know how the cycle goes. So I just wanted to do a really quick update on my first CLOMID cycle. So I just wanted to do a quick update on how my CLOMID cycle is going so far. I am probably about 2 days away from testing to see if I'm pregnant. I hope I am. And I have been having a lot of symptoms that I'm really hoping they're pregnancy symptoms. I think, I don't know, I think that they are, but yeah. So some of the symptoms I've been having in the 2-week wait are that my, I've been having kind of like shooting pains, like actually in my lady parts. I've been having shooting pains there. I've also been absolutely exhausted. I've been like sleeping all day before going into work, and I've been like just almost like, it's at like insomnia at night, to where I just don't want to sleep because I'm wide awake, and then I just can't, then I'm just exhausted all day. And I've also been like taking naps and stuff, which I never do. So I've definitely been very, very exhausted and finding it very hard to get through the day, feeling very like run down. I've been having a bit of like a stuffy nose and a sore throat. And my boobs have been very big and heavy. Yeah, just bloated tummy too. What else? I have been very like up and down moody, and that could be coming off CLOMID still, I'm not sure, but very like moody. Sometimes I'll be really happy, sometimes I'll be really like extremely mad, sometimes I'll start crying. Like earlier today, I really wanted to get an ice cap, which like I'm being very careful about my caffeine intake and making sure Most days that I'm like trying not to have any or just have barely any at all, and definitely staying under 200 milligrams, so I am being careful about that. And I'm also drinking pomegranate juice because I've heard that helps with implantation and keeping your lining thick. And I have a really good thick lining usually, so that's good, but anything to help is awesome. I just heard about the pineapple core thing, that it helps implantation, and when I can, I'm gonna get a pineapple core and try that. Yeah, I've also been having intense cravings for things, like I need it now, and if I don't get it, I'm really sad, sort of thing. But that was kind of like earlier today. I really wanted an ice cap, and I literally started crying because I couldn't get one because we weren't able to go and get one before we went into work. And I was like, I just want one so much. And then, I don't know, just being really emotional and silly. But yeah, so I don't know. That's kind of how I'm feeling. I really, really hope I'm pregnant. I think today I'm about 7-8 DPO, something like that. So in 2 days it'll be 10 DPO. It might still be early. I know with my previous pregnancy, I didn't test positive until about cycle day 18, but I also wasn't testing for the whole week because I thought my period started, but it was actually really heavy implantation bleeding. And so I wasn't gonna test because I was like, okay, whatever. And then I think it was 5 days my period lasted, and then 2 days after that I waited, and then I took a pregnancy test because I was like, something's off, and I was really anxious and had a lot of insomnia, and I just had the urge, and I'm like, I should take a pregnancy test. So I just randomly woke up one day and took one, and I was pregnant. It was a really dark line. So yeah, so I wasn't testing that whole time. So it could be possible for me to get a positive earlier. I just tested later and I got a positive then. But yeah. So yeah, I'm really, really hoping that I am pregnant. That would be just such an amazing thing and such a miracle. And it'd be amazing. We managed to baby dance like at all the right times, and think we have a really good chance. So I really hope so. Please pray for us and wish us good luck and give us lots of baby dust because we really want to be pregnant. Right now I'm 2 days late from my period. I wouldn't even call it spotting. It's like the lightest tiny hint of pink in CM, and then today it's the same thing. It's almost just like a slightly different colored CM, like it's super light, and that could either be, hopefully not my period coming, or it could be implantation, or it could be implantation, or it could be that like sometimes when you're around your period, if you're pregnant, you get some kind of spotting, like breakthrough bleeding, because your body's used to that kind of thing. And the hormones are just sort of adjusting. But yeah, so I really want to test. I haven't tested in a few days. Yeah, my main symptoms I've been experiencing are, this morning I'm really, really nauseous. I do have cold and flu symptoms, like my throat is sore. I've been having like a sniffly nose. You can hear my voice is a little rough. I've been having like hot flashes like crazy, which could be from the CLOMID, I guess, but I'm not sure. I think it's long gone out of my system now. But yeah, floating. My boobs have been really big, kind of like heavy and a bit sore. Kind of having a bit of insomnia, just being like kind of really hyper at night, not being able to fall asleep, and having some anxiety and like a lot of irrational kind of thoughts, like weird mood sort of thing. But yeah, that's what. Guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and yeah, have an awesome day. Bye!